Hello again for another week of Flump9 versus you. You would have just seen that I'm facing Roger this week. Thank you, Roger, for doing it. I know you've wanted to join in for a little while, so it's great. Finally, this is your moment. Let's see if you can beat me, see if you can beat Holly, last week's competitor. Talking of Holly, let's have a look at what the results were from last week. Yeah, so first result of the weekend, both of us didn't think Cardiff would draw with Newcastle. We both fancied Newcastle, we were wrong there. Everton, Southampton, we both fancied Everton, but Holly got the 3 points because she got the correct result. Sadly, I was right on the Spurs Fulham. I would have liked to have been wrong. Sadly, we were both wrong, West Ham, Bournemouth, but let's not go into that. Yeah, so some predictable ones, some not predictable ones. Brighton, Man United, I wouldn't have seen that coming, but got to say I was pretty happy with that. Yeah, so they are the results of the weekend. And as you'll see now, we drew. We both got 9 points, which isn't bad. Obviously, the idea is everyone that competes each week will go into the individual table with their scores of the week to see who's at the top overall. But then the other idea is it's Flump9 versus you. So you being all competitors every week, we total up the scores for them against my weekly scores. And obviously at the moment it's 9 each. But obviously we'll wait and see what happens this week against Roger. So all square with 9 points each. Not too bad. Probably not the best, but I'll take it. But let's now see if Roger can beat... Oh, Reggie's got his football. Roger can beat me and Holly. So first game, the early kickoff, Wolves versus Man City. It doesn't matter how well I think Wolves are going to do this season, because I think they will do well. I really don't fancy their chances against Man City. It'd be a big shock. I know they're at home, but Man City are once again carrying on from where they left off last season. Just incredible. I dread it when we're playing them. Anyway, so I'm going with Wolves 1. I think they'll score because they're at home. Man City 4.
Hi. This week, I am Flump's victim. Here's the predictions. Wolves Man City, first game up. Tough game for Wolves. Can only see Man City winning this. I'm going to go 3-1 to the City.
Now the worrying game, Arsenal versus West Ham. You know, it'd be typical West Ham to go and get a result away to Arsenal, but it'll also be typical West Ham to lose like 6-0 or something, so let's not think about that. Obviously Arsenal have had a tough start to the season, playing Man City and then Chelsea, but I think it will get easier from them now. I hate to go against West Ham, I really do, but I just think it's too much of an ask. I'm going with 2-1 Arsenal. Sorry, hope I'm wrong.
Next up, Arsenal West Ham. I don't know what to say about us. I honestly don't. I think we're going to be in trouble again. I can't see us getting anything at Arsenal. I think we'll be in it at half time. We'll maybe 1-1. But the final result, Arsenal 3, West Ham 1.
Bournemouth versus Everton. Now, Bournemouth, obviously, we know they beat us last weekend, and they beat Cardiff in the opening game of the season. Everton obviously drew with Wolves first game of the season, and then they beat, I want to say Southampton. Not sure, I might have got that wrong. So I think it's going to be a tight game. Going to be a test for both sides, but for some reason I fancy Everton. I fancy an away win. 2-1 Everton.
Bournemouth Everton. We know Bournemouth are a tough team to beat. We should have beat them last week. Man for man, we were much better. At home, they are tough to beat. Equally, Everton are just as tough. I'm going 2-2 this game.
Huddersfield Cardiff. Now, really this should be a slightly easier game for Huddersfield because they've had 2 really tough games. Chelsea the first weekend, and then Man City last weekend, and losing 6-1, that's going to be tough. But obviously Cardiff struggling so it's stupid to say struggling, we're so early in the season, but anyway, they've yet to score. So I'm fancying Huddersfield to take the 3 points, but I think Cardiff will get the first goal of the season, 2-1 Huddersfield.
Huddersfield Cardiff. Can't see Cardiff getting anything. 2-0 Huddersfield.
Southampton versus Leicester. I haven't really got anything to say. I think Leicester will get the 3 points. Southampton 1, Leicester 2.
Another tight game. Southampton-Leicester. Going for a Leicester win. Based on the fact I can't stand Mark Hughes. Hope he loses. Hate him. Leicester 2-1 away winners.
Liverpool-Brighton. Brighton obviously had a fantastic result against Man United on Sunday, but Liverpool are at home and we know how good they are. They destroyed us, although having said that, Palace put up more of a fight than we did, and I expect Brighton to put up more of a fight, but I think Liverpool at home are just too strong. They've not even conceded yet. Like I said, one of those teams is us though, but yeah, I think they will concede. I think Brighton are definitely going to get a goal, but 3-1 Liverpool.
Liverpool-Brighton, this is my golden game, my banker. Can't see anything other than a Liverpool win. That front three are absolutely frightening. Liverpool 3, Brighton 0.
Watford versus Palace. Watford have won both their opening games, seem to be playing well. Like I said a minute ago, Palace were really unlucky. Well, maybe not unlucky, but they put up a fight against Liverpool and actually looked pretty decent. So 2 fairly promising sides at the moment, and I think it's going to be a really close game. So I'm going with a draw. I think it's the first draw I've gone with actually. But goals, so 2-2.
Watford Palace. Watford, decent team. Palace, they're okay, are equally just as tough to beat, but I'm going to give the slight edge to Watford and go 2-1 Watford home win.
Fulham Burnley. I've kind of got quite high hopes for Fulham. I think they'll do all right. They've not had the best start to the season, but I think this could be where things change. They're at home. Yeah, 2-1. Nearly forgot who I was predicting then. 2-1 Fulham.
I'm also going for another draw in the Fulham Burnley. Marking this one down as 1-1.
Newcastle versus Chelsea. Chelsea looking pretty strong. Newcastle drew, was it Cardiff? I'm rubbish. I really should look at the games before I do this. I think they didn't score, so this prediction's probably going to seem a little bit crazy because I'm expecting quite a lot of goals. I think Chelsea will win, but I think it will be Newcastle 2, Chelsea 3.
Newcastle-Chelsea. Chelsea win. Away from home 2-1. Tight game. They'll score late on.
Man United versus Tottenham. I think it'll be a bit of a dull game. I think it'll be a bit of a boring... Yeah, I haven't really got anything to say. Don't expect it to be exciting. 1-1. Right, as for the Joker, I'm going to be putting that on the Wolves-Man City game. Yeah, like I said, I think it's probably the game I'm most confident on. I just can't see Man City losing to Wolves. So yeah, that's where my Joker's going. The Wolves versus Man City.
Man United, Tottenham. I think Tottenham's going to come unstuck. I think Man U will come out of the blocks and I think they'll smash them. I'm going 2-0, home win, Man United. Good luck, Flump.
I love this game.